Welcome back to another video. I'm going to be showing you guys how I made this Dia de Reyes Rosca bread. It is so good and so fluffy, and let me show you how I did it. So I'm going to start off by putting 1 tablespoon of instant yeast with 3/4 cup of warm milk and half a cup of sugar. I let this sit in the stand mixer bowl for a few minutes before adding 3 3/4 cup of flour. So I'm going to be using my Vevor stand mixer, which I absolutely love. You guys, this stand mixer is so beautiful and it works so well. And the LCD screen with the timer on it, I love it. I don't even have to time how much I mix my dough anymore because the mixer will tell me. So now I'm going to add half a cup of my sourdough discard. And then I go ahead and mix again. And I add 3 eggs. I add 1 egg at a time. And then I mix my dough in between each egg. And once I do that, I just gradually add 1 stick of salted butter. So I go ahead and use this little like hole right here that you guys can see. I love this little attachment where I can add ingredients without having to stop the mixer to open it. And I like that it stops the flour from going everywhere if I accidentally put it on high speed. So this is such a cool little attachment that I've never seen a stand mixer have before. So then I add 1 zest of an orange and I let this stand mixer go for about 5 minutes until the dough is nice and stretchy without ripping. So then I let this sit on the counter for about 2 hours and then I start to mix the little sugar stuff on the top. So I use 3/4 cup of vegetable shortening and then I add 1.5 cups of flour and 1.5 cups of powdered sugar. I then decided to separate this into 3 sections so I can flavor them into 3 different flavors, I guess. So I decided to do one with a little bit of the Nesquick chocolate milk powder and a little bit of cocoa powder on it. And then for the other one, I did a strawberry Nesquik powder. And then I left the other piece alone. So then I just waited until the dough was doubled in size to shape it into like a donut, a long donut or big donut, I should say. And I just kind of like cut it in the middle with my fingers. And then I pulled up the dough and I just gently rolled it in my hands until I liked the length and the width of the dough. So then I put it on top of the parchment paper and I kind of finished shaping it on there. It was a little bit hard because it would kind of get stuck, but it wasn't sticky at all. So it was pretty easy to like manage, but it was just kind of annoying just getting the dough to like do what I wanted it to do without the paper moving. But once I got it to the perfect size that I wanted, I decided to just flatten out the sugar and just put it on top of the dough. So I think here I was supposed to put an egg wash before adding the sugar, but honestly, I was running late to pick up my kids and I just really needed to get this done before going because I needed to proof this for an extra hour with the sugar on top. So, anyways, so I did 2 little strips of the white sugar and then I just added the chocolate and the strawberry ones. So, you can actually roll this out with a rolling pin for best results, but I was in a rush and I didn't. So, you can see here that the chocolate one is very thick and then I just tried to make the strawberry one a little bit thinner. So here it is before the 1 hour proofing. And then when I got back home, this is what it looked like. I just put some egg wash on the parts where there was no sugar and I just popped it in the oven at 340 degrees for 22 minutes. I also topped this off with a little bit of granulated sugar, and this was the end result. This was so delicious and so fluffy. I know it doesn't look the best. I feel like I could work on this, and I am. Next year is going to be better. But look at how soft and easy the knife went through this bread. It was so tasty, and I'm sure you guys will love it if you guys try it out. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and check out Vevor for their stand mixers. You guys would love them, and they're so affordable too. So you can use code VEV5OFF for 5% off any Vevor product. I will link it down below in the description if you guys want to check them out. But thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye.